Welcome to the Chris Hope Show, and I have a special show for you today. As we always try to highlight different people who are doing things in the community, I am happy to have the founders of the Chief Clarence L. Firefighter Foundation. And they are here to talk about all the different things that they offer here in the community in studio. So please welcome Cynthia Cash and Trey Cash. So I've been told that Chief Clarence Cash was your father.
Yes.
And he was a firefighter for how long?
Oh, goodness. What was that?
Long as I've been knowing.
I'm going to let Trey have the numbers. 30 to 30 plus years. I want to say like 35 or something like that.
Okay. You know, when he retired?
He retired 2016?
Yeah, it was
2016.
2017.
Okay.
2017. He actually went out when Luttrell came out and
Okay.
Mayor Harris came in. So
Okay.
he came out right at that time.
Awesome. So I'm guessing that you have a lot of stories to tell. Are you all the creators of this foundation?
We are.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you start it?
Well, I guess my father was always willing to help. And, by him being in the service line of work, being a firefighter and then becoming chief of the Shelby County Department, he always gave back and, and was selfless like that. So when he did pass, we kind of, wanted to carry on his name and, just let people know that people do, actually care and will try to help, without no strings attached, things like that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like to me the things that he did for the community got your attention, got both of you guys' attention, and made an impact on you for you to be able to want to continue on from what he's doing. I know with the Chris Hope Foundation, that's what I'm looking for. That once I'm gone, that hopefully the Chris Hope Foundation will continue go on forward and forward. So I think it's awesome that y'all want to keep his dream alive, represent, and constantly give to the community like he did.
Yes, most definitely.
Awesome. So what is your role in the foundation?
I am the CEO and president of the Chief Clarence L. Cash Jr. Firefighter Foundation.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I am the president. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how tough is it to be able to run a foundation?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the
Very,
reaction, the
Oh, my
reaction,
goodness.
yes.
I don't even know how to. Where do you want me to start? It is very stressful, but I think for me, the gratification of any project that we do, any fundraiser that we do, the success of it on the tail end of it, kind of just takes away all the stress at that point. But it is a very challenging, especially coming from no real experience.
Right,
in it.
right.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people who starts nonprofits don't have any experience. They just have this vision that they want to do, and they just go for it. I mean, because that was the case with me with the Chris Hope Foundation. Zero knowledge, just learning as we go. 10 years later, still learning.
Yes.
Yes. So what do you think is the most difficult part for you?
I think for me, people think I'm a big social person.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not really that social, but now I'm having to become that person.
Yes.
And, socializing, meeting, asking, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I know exactly what you're
begging,
saying.
begging and pleading,
Yeah.
those types of things. That's been the biggest challenge for me.
Okay. All right. So how does this guy help you with that? Or he have a whole different role?
Well, he's the VP, so
Okay.
Yeah, I get hollered at all the time. But no, it's very challenging coming in and not really having any experience. But like she said, when you execute and we got a good board, good
Right.
people that help us. with
Right.
this. And so when you do execute something and you see the turnout and you get, that feeling once you're like, okay, let's keep moving forward.
Right.
We celebrate the W and then, move
Right.
forward to the next event or next,
Now, how often do y'all have fundraisers?
So we have 2 a year.
Okay.
So we have one in February and then one in September.
Okay. And all of that goes toward scholarships?
So it actually does a little bit of scholarship. It does also kind of give back to, because we have certain projects that we do each
Okay.
year. We have a homeless drive that we do every MLK Day.
Okay.
We do it at what is it? Habitat. No, that is not the name of it. It is, I can't even think of the name of it.
The hospitality.
Hospitality
Okay.
Hub. I don't know why I was
Okay.
wanting Habitat to come out of my mouth, but the Hospitality Hub. So we do that every year. This will be our 4th year coming up
Okay.
in January. We have the coat drive, which is coming up in October, where we partner with Juvenile Court and we give out coats.
Okay.
Last year we gave out 400. Our first year
Oh,
we
wow.
gave out about 100. This year our goal is 800 coats.
Wow.
so
So
that's-
how did you come up with that idea? How did you find out that there was a need for coats?
So initially, my dad was a huge 49ers fan.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so he.
You know, it's funny because
Hold on.
When you said 49, yeah, you
It's
got
funny
two
because
49ers over here.
my dad was a big 49ers fan too.
he?
Yeah, he was. So yeah, I
Good
guess it's
man,
good. But
good
go
man.
ahead. Go ahead.
But we, I saw it. We kind of were a part of the 901 Niners at one point in time.
Okay.
And that's how it kind of started. I saw them doing that particular project. We actually joint ventured with them our very first year. And just to see the groves of people that came out and the kids, really in need of coats, that is what kind of drove us. And then one of our board members is, she works for Juvenile Court, and
Okay.
they have this big project at Halloween to give a safe place for the kids to trick or treat. And we said, why don't we pass out coats?
Okay. All right. That's cool. So when did your organization start? What's your official date when you got your 501c3?
We got it August I want to say it's the 17th of 2022.
2022. So yeah, you still brand new.
Yes.
Yeah, you're still brand new.
Yes. We try to catch up with you.
Hey, trust me, you're not far behind. You are not far behind. That's awesome. So you have the coat drive, and you also do what else?
So another thing that we have the smoke detector drive. So one
Okay.
of the things that we do is we try to ensure that our underserved areas have working smoke detectors
Okay.
before the wintertime comes.
So how do you go about doing that? How do you go about finding out who these people are?
It's a strategic plan, and it's because you never. So you think a smoke detector is a common thing, but you'd be surprised how people don't even pay attention to their smoke detector.
Right.
So yeah, it's
Right,
just
because you know what get on my nerve about them?
The beeping.
The battery go down, beep,
that beep.
beep. So how do you get rid of that irritating sound?
With a new battery.
You put a new battery in it. You put a new battery in it. Therefore, you know you're good for another year, 2 years, however long batteries last, and you ain't got to hear that annoying sound.
And a lot of people don't know that the fire departments will come out and change the batteries for them.
Really?
So we are trying to kind of educate these communities or educate the communities on just what the department does, as well as ensuring that they have the working smoke detectors in their homes. And I think wintertime is when people usually use those space heaters. So we want to make sure that they are prepared and for if something goes to the left, and we pray not, but we want them to be prepared.
So what made you focus on that? What made you say, okay, this is, you explain why you want to do the code drive. So what made you focus on the smoke detectors? Is this something that Dad always talked about?
I think being a fire kid, it just almost becomes second nature.
Okay.
I don't know, that's kind of how it came to me. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, yeah, with me it was, it's just I don't really know because it's so overlooked, like you said, by the annoying noise, but smoke detectors have really saved, houses from burning down. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
it's one of those little things where you kind of so minute, but it's so big to the whole prevention of a fire. You know what I'm saying? So
Awesome.
yeah, so you just have to inform and you just try to get out there.
So when you first started this organization, Was the smoke detectors the first thing that you focused on, or was it something else?
No, I think when we first started, they said I ran before I walked. But my first thing was trying to build the bond with the Shelby County Fire Department. So
Okay.
my focus was there first. And as we began, and we still support, we take them snacks
Okay.
we do it in quarters. So we pick a shift and then we deliver snacks to the fire department. And
Was it hard for you to get that connection with them? I mean, your father was a chief, so
It wasn't that hard.
it wasn't that hard.
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
hard. at
everybody was
all.
so supportive, you know,
Yeah.
at the Shelby County Fire
Right.
Department. So yeah, and we've been getting a lot of insight and which kind of avenues, you know, for the firefighters to support them to show that we do care about
Right.
what they, you know, put
Okay.
their life under risk every, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and you need that, especially when you start in a new organization. You need that kind of support and that kind of guidance, because one of the things is all in who you know, and not necessarily on what you know.
That is true.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, that's, to me, that's the key to success, is who you know.
Who you know.
Yeah. So when you talk about the networking, it's important.
It
It's
is
important.
Very much so important.
Yeah, and like you, I mean, that's like my weakest part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
you know,
me.
I'm not, even though it was shock some folk because I've talked, but because I know you. But to go to a stranger and say, "Hi, I'm Chris with the Chris O Foundation. This is what we do. Can we have your support?"
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. That is one of the, that's the most challenging thing for me.
So how were you able to overcome that? You just
I'm not going to say I've overcome it. I'm
Okay.
going to say that I'm getting a little bit better. Each day I kind of develop a little bit more. I read a lot now on how to deal with all the different personalities.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all of that. So I'm getting there.
Do you ever talk to someone and be like, "They're not paying me any attention"?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
Or get the people like, "Okay, I love this, blah 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 blah," and then you don't ever hear from them again.
I
Yeah.
think that's some of the most frustrating thing about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you depend on them, and they give you this positive response, and
Right.
and basically they just carrying on the conversation to
Right.
build you up, and then to get
Right.
out, be gone.
That is very true.
So, do you go to a lot of networking events?
Well, I try to attend. I say
Uh-huh.
that. I try to attend. Not so much. I'm more of the leg work.
Okay.
So, but yeah, networking is all her because I'm so behind the scenes type of person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
It's him, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, but you got to know, one of the things about running a nonprofit, you got to know what your strengths are.
Right.
And, not everybody's good at certain things. So you have to figure out what a particular person is good at, put them in their position, and hope that they can produce.
Yes.
So, like he said, he's behind the scenes. Now, if you find out that there is a big Mid-South Memphis networking event and all these people are going to be there, you're not going to say, "Hey, I need you to go and
Right.
represent," because
Right.
more than likely he's probably potentially going to go there and just walk around
Yeah.
and not necessarily introduce himself, which I'm guessing, based on your personality, that you are more approachable and you are more willing to approach someone.
I'm getting there.
You're getting
I'm
there?
getting there. Yeah, we have a
I
team.
think she's more modest than what she's. Yeah.
We have
Of
a
course.
team, and so some of our board members and advisory board members are way better than me.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we collectively try to all come in and make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you talking to someone about your organization, what are the key points that you always present?
So I always start out with who my dad was, and then
You said was.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad passed in March 16th of 2022.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah,
So I heard it.
I always start there because I think that was a huge accomplishment. I think as I sit back and I think of his climb, you know what I'm saying, to the top, really.
Right.
And then I go into just the things that we do, our home.
Now he wasn't on duty, was he?
No.
Okay,
he
okay,
was not.
okay.
No, he had retired. And so then I go into just our focus of, our youth, our elderly, that type of thing to kind of let them know our direction, and of course the support of our Shelby County firefighters, because their job is a difficult job.
Yeah.
And they see so much.
Right.
On a regular, basis. So we want to kind of help balance that side out, because mental is very important.
Right.
And sometimes just my dad liked to have fun. I think that is one thing we can say.
Yeah, and we do try to have events, because he did like to entertain and did like to, watch football and,
Right.
And so we do try to.
What's he, a trash talker?
Oh, competitive. It's an understatement. It's an understatement. That's where I get it from.
I think my kid can say the same thing. I'm a trash talker because of you, Dad.
He was very, very competitive. Enjoyed cars. Like old school cars. Things like that. He was very competitive and liked to let you know that he can do what he can do. He gonna do it. So
he sound like a real cool dude.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
Where I get this little swag from.
Ain't that so? Now we know he probably added a little spice to it himself. I've seen him operate.
You've seen him in
Yeah. He got the coolest walk I've ever seen. Yeah.
They're identical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He picked that up for sure.
Okay. So basically, your main focus is helping the firefighters. And then, of course, I get it, because you have your main focus, and then you got the little sub things, which is the smoke detectors and also the code drive. So I get it. When you see all the different needs out there, it's like, okay, I can help with that too.
Right.
I can still do this, but I can help with this too.
It's so much out there, and so much need.
That needs to be done.
It's
right.
amazing. We added something with our smoke detector drive. We choose underserved areas. Like our first area was North Haven.
Okay.
And we went out and we provided the smoke detector, but we also put a blessing box at the fire station for that particular neighborhood. So we fill it up twice a month with non-perishable items.
Okay.
And they are able to go in and get what they need.
Really?
We recently
That's cool.
Yeah, we recently added one in Bridgewater, which is where my dad grew up.
It's Cordova area.
Cordova. It's right from Dexter.
Dexter, in between Dexter and Appleton.
Okay.
Area,
Okay.
And so we actually placed the blessing box before we did the smoke detector drive this year, but we will rededicate it. Smoke detector drive time.
So you just pick a station to have the blessing box, and people can come and donate. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So where is it right now?
So there's one in North Haven, which is at Station 67.
Okay.
And then the one that we had to place in Bridgewater, because there is no station that sits right in the center. It sits actually on Trinity, and we really wanted to place it in my dad, where he grew up.
Okay.
So my dad was also a CME churchgoer.
Okay.
So we found Zion Hill CME Church.
Okay. Yeah.
They chose to allow us to place it in front of their church. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it sits right there, and that's where we're going to host our smoke detector drive on October the 11th.
Okay. So the box is there. It's not inside the station. It's outside the station.
Outside.
Is it labeled? A signage or something like that by it? Okay.
It's very big. You
can't miss it.
You
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
miss it.
Okay.
It's red. So, because red was my dad's favorite color.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's hard to miss. It's got a roof to it. We've got shingles on it, so that.
Does it have a smoke detector?
No, it does not.
Oh,
It does
come
not
on,
have a smoke detector. We did leave that part out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got you on that one. I got you on that one. But yeah, okay. So here are the addresses of the fire stations that have the box, and the box is going to be there until when?
Oh, it's there permanently.
Is it there permanently?
Yeah.
It's a stake in the
Awesome.
ground.
Okay. Okay.
So
All
it can-
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely, if you have some things that you want to donate, definitely swing by these places because I'm in Cordova a lot, Cordova and Bartlett a lot, and make those donations, and because that's easy.
Right.
That's easy. All right. So you can donate canned goods, perishable items to these 2 fire stations, and or the church.
Yeah, fire station.
Fire station and church. Yeah. And so now you're going to do this coat drive that kicks off when?
So it actually dropped today. We start
Okay.
collecting coats today. The actual event is October the 25th. We are partnered with Shelby County Juvenile Court.
Okay.
So our flyers are out. It has all the different stations, so you can drop a coat off at any Shelby County fire station. We also have a box at MPD Austin P.
Okay.
I think it's 3430 Austin P. One is at my office, which is in the Apple Tree Center, and another one is at Omega Title, which is out in Cordova.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Now. Yeah, you know where I'm going. So it has been brought to my attention that you have a nice event coming up on September the 6th.
We do.
Now, those of you who follow the Chris Hope Show, the Chris Hope Foundation, fully aware of what happens on September the 6th for our fundraiser. So I figured I'd still be nice because there are tons of people in this city, in this county, in this region that can support. So I'm a big believer that there's enough for everybody.
That is true.
I mean, of course, I'm going to talk my little trash. This guy talk trash. I'm going to talk a little trash. But I'm always about supporting other organizations, supporting sponsors and things of that because, I mean, without the sponsors and the donors, I mean, we couldn't do any of this.
None of it.
And, and not everyone wants to go to a black tie gala.
Right.
They may want to come to a little sneaker deal like you got
Not
going
little.
on here. I didn't mean it literally like
did
that.
feel the shade.
All right, so September the 6th, what is it that you have going on?
We have an event called the Sip, Savor, and Support. It's our 2nd annual sneaker soiree. So basically, it's at the Stax Museum from 6 to 10. So I think we are a little bit after your event. I think yours starts at 3, but I think you got a party afterwards, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah. But what we have is we have 5 of the top mixologists in the city. They create a cocktail, which is created around fire or centered around
Really?
bread, something of that nature.
Okay.
So they get to choose it. We pair it up with an appetizer. So each cocktail is paired with a specific appetizer that goes with it. They get to partake in that all evening. We also will have a cash bar. We have 2 DJs this year because
2?
we are at the Stax Museum.
Okay.
So we have DJ.
Y'all do a silent disco?
Yes.
Y'all gonna do a silent?
Oh, no, not silent disco. We're going to have a DJ in the disco area.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, now do I want to go to my own event?
No, not silent disco.
Okay.
But, we will have a DJ in the disco in that Soul Train area right there. That is going to be DJ Mary Kay. And then we have DJ Kedrick Malone, which is going to be by the Isaac Hayes car.
Okay.
And we will have a sneaker contest.
Okay.
Around about 8:30. It was an awesome experience last year. We give away some prizes as well for the best sneakers in the house.
So they can get some shoes done and they could bling them out, paint them, decorate them, whatever they want to do.
Dazzle, however they want to.
Really? Yeah. That is cool. Is this the first year for this?
It's our second.
Second year. You got to send me some photos of some cool shoes if you got them. I love to see that. Yes. Yeah. So what is the coolest shoe that you can remember? What was the coolest shoe that you saw?
So I think our 2 winners, one of our winners, he had some red bottoms on. He was
okay.
Gary Askins from Channel 5, actually.
Okay.
He was our male winner. And then I think we had one that she was bedazzled.
Yeah, I can't remember her.
She might have had a little pink and green in hers.
You see that little wink?
Yeah,
you know what that's all about.
I know what that
I know that's all about. I can see my daughter now like, Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we did.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on now. Is that why she won?
No, that is not why
Let's
she won.
clear this.
No,
let's clear
no,
this
no,
up.
no. That
What
is
you-
not why she won.
I don't think that's why she won. Her shoes are actually
They were
they,
cool.
they were tight.
They were tight. Okay. Just making sure now.
No. I actually said I am not going to be a part of the judging this year. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
going to be in the crowd cheering them on.
Okay.
Because they actually have to model.
Oh, really?
Yes. it
Okay.
Yeah, so you get your little model experience if
Yeah,
you have any.
If you have
know.
any, yeah.
So, you know.
But the ones who don't have it, those be the best ones, you know, for entertainment purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people usually sign up for this?
So last year, I think we had maybe.
It was like 25 people.
Yeah, we had
Okay.
about
Yeah.
25
Okay.
people last year. And so they modeled in the crowd.
That is
cheering
cool.
them on,
I love
and
that.
DJ was pumping them up
Yeah.
as they went on. So it was a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is gonna be at the Stax Museum
Yes.
on September the 6th,
Uh-huh.
from 6 to 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple DJs, so it's going to be benefiting the scholarships.
It will be the scholarships, and it will also help us to purchase more coats for the coat drive.
Purchase more coats.
Right, because we want to ensure that we make sure that we meet our goal of
Right.
800 coats.
Right.
But we would love to supersede that.
Okay, so I know there are some of you that's just like me who have tons of coats. Some of you have probably purchased a coat, maybe only wore it once, and it's been sitting in the closet because the next year you forget about you had the coat and you're going to buy another coat. But even at that, go to the Walmarts, the Targets. Of course, Dealers is a sponsor of the show. Check out the Dealers because right now they have a 65% clearance sale that you can take advantage of. Well, I don't know if they have any coats right now.
Right.
So in order for an organization to run, the more that's donated, that means there's less money that comes out of our funds. So let's donate some coats. Now, they got a big goal of 800. So in order for them to make their goal of 800 without spending so much of their funding, where they can actually take their funding and buy more smoke detectors and do other things besides get these coats, which I know they will anyway. Let's donate coats. I mean, that's an easy ask. And you already started to collect them?
Yes.
Started today.
Yeah.
Started
So
today.
we actually kind of started collecting a little bit before people kind of knew that we were going to do it. So
Right.
we actually have 400 coats already, actually.
Go
But
you!
Today is the drop date of our
official.
flyer, our official
Oh,
drop
you're going to
date.
make that
So,
800.
yeah, we're super excited. It's an awesome feeling to be able to allow the kids to try on their coat, make sure it fits, and just
Right.
being excited.
Strictly kids or kids and adults?
Actually, we have kids and adults.
Okay.
So we got adult coats last year as well. So we were able to give out a few of those as well.
Okay, kids starting at what age?
Oh, we went from newborn
Okay.
all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay, no limits. Yeah.
None.
So just go to the store and grab a coat from each department. Go to the infant department, the toddler department, the kids department, the men's department, the women's department. Just grab a coat.
Yes.
Just grab a coat. Well, I will commit to 5 coats.
Awesome. We
Minimum.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll commit to 5 coats, and I mean, and we'll spread the word, starting with this, and we'll put it out there, so other people can give too. Because I mean, I'd like for you to be able to reach 1,000.
Yes, me too.
Now you got to be careful with that. We're like, hey Trey, we go for 800. We got 1,000. Next year, we good for at least 1,500. We Trey like, whoa.
Yeah. That's how they do me all the time. They're like, no, wait. You're going from 4 to 8. I was like, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah, but you got a real good jump start. I mean, you already got the 4, and you just kicked it off today. So I don't see why you couldn't do it.
Yeah, I believe we'll make it.
Yeah.
We got good people out there.
Yeah, and hit up your buddies at the Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit them up too. I mean, we can do it.
Right.
Yeah, we can do it. So awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show. Is there anything else that you would like to share about your organization?
No, just buy a ticket to the Sip, Savor, and Support. Only if you're not
Hit that,
going
hit
to
that, hit that beat button. Hit that beat button.
only if you can't make it to the Chris Hope, but we would love to have you. Maybe you could split your time in half. Chris
that-
Hope and
That's true. That's
Savor,
that,
and
that's
Support.
that's true. So how can you purchase a ticket?
So you can go to our website, which is www.thechiefcashscholarship.org.
Okay.
There's a link there for tickets to be purchased. You can reach out to myself or any other board member. The VP here, he can make sure you're taken care of as well.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it'll be an awesome experience.
Awesome. So on the website, is there a contact us in case they have any questions, or do you have an
Yeah.
email?
You
You
can see
know.
everything.
Okay.
Everything's there. Yeah.
Everything's
Okay.
there. You can find my email address. It's everybody. Any board members on there.
Okay.
All of that.
How many people on your board?
We have 11 board members.
Okay, that's good.
And we have 5 advisory board members that basically handle certain. They each have a certain area that they take.
Okay. Is she bossy?
Uh,
Do I need to ask you off camera?
yeah, we will talk about that on the way out. But I love her. Better not mess with her. Only
You
she
heard
can
him.
do it.
You heard him. That's awesome. Well, okay, so smoke detector, the food drop box, the event on September 6th, the coat drive. My goodness, you got a lot going on.
Busy.
Yeah.
We are busy.
But you're making a difference, though.
Yes, that is the most important.
feels good, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It really, really does.
Do you be out there when they pass out the coats?
I am.
Okay.
I am. I am out there helping, trying, pulling coats. Yeah.
Do you have a media team?
So we do. We have a social
Okay.
media team now. We just brought her on this year. So we're
Okay.
still learning, building.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Getting that.
I get that following.
Yeah,
Yep.
trying to get the following.
Yep.
So it is. It's
They help get the word out.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
a little challenging. We're gonna do some radio ads starting I think
Ooh.
tomorrow. Hopefully.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That
Hopefully.
goes off your last name.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, because radio is not cheap.
Yeah, not at all. And
not.
hopefully
He said, no, it's not.
television.
But that's what you got to do, though.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
You got to. And one day we're gonna partner up. My dad was a big St. Jude contributor as well.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe one day we can partner up.
Oh, well, we can start that like, now.
I love it.
It's nothing wrong with the present.
Yes.
All right, social media.
Yes.
What are your social media?
So we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Facebook. Is that all?
Yeah, I think that's
I
it.
think that's it.
Okay.
And it's all can be found by the Chief Clarence L. Jr. Firefighter
Okay.
Foundation.
Yeah, self-titled. Yeah.
Okay.
Self-titled. We do have a YouTube. We just don't use it.
Okay.
We're still,
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, we're still building.
It's a
up.
lot of
Yeah,
work.
we're still building up to that, but we do have it.
Okay.
We just have not.
Tapped into that. just-
Hey, you got time. Yeah, you got time. I mean, because once you get into that world, I mean, you got to constantly, keep it going. But it'll happen. Just capture as much as you can. I mean, just like, well, you were
I
capturing
know
that.
I was. I saw that a minute ago where it went blank.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just keep on collecting things like that, and you'll be good to go. All right. Is there anything else?
I don't have anything. Just come out, support. September 6th, get your tickets. You can stop by after the Chris Hope Gala. Or, you can come in here first and then go to his.
Yeah, one way or the other. And I'm sure if you can't make it, I'm sure they will be very happy with a donation.
Yes.
So you can always contribute even if you can't be present. You can do that for both events, as a matter of fact. If you can't make either event, we'd be happy to take a donation, without a doubt.
That is true.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming out. Good luck with this and all the wonderful things that you got going on. Definitely stay in touch with me, and we'll get these things out there. So, I mean, because you're doing some wonderful things, and I know you're making your dad proud, and I know that I've noticed your facial expression that when you talk about your dad, how it's just. Yeah. But you stayed strong. You stayed strong.
They'll be, yeah.
I was already
Talk
like,
about later.
I always just said, man, I'm going to run over here and get this Kleenex box.
I know.
It's sitting right over there on
Together.
standby.
I held it together.
Awesome.
I appreciate it. Thanks
So-
so much for having us.
No problem at all. So this episode of the Chris Hope Show. Stay tuned for our next guest that we're going to have next week, and it's going to be another great guest and another great show. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.